Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high, cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up, weekdays. Catch us live, somebody, let's go.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. I hope you guys are all doing well out there. It's Monday. I hope you guys all had a wonderful wonderful weekend. I most definitely did. Enjoyed my my birthday weekend. Got to chill, hang out, be around friends and family, loved ones, all that stuff. It was a great time, and I hope you guys had a great one as well. I know that the world was basically on fire this weekend with a lot of protests and whatnot that are going on in the world. We are going to be tapping into that a little bit later on in the show today, for sure. Okay, because we're not only just talking about just the title down below. I got another topic to talk to you guys about here in just a little bit. But at the same time, you know, hopefully you guys had as relaxing of a weekend as you could have, you know, because these streets were on fire. These streets are crazy. And they will continue to be so. Because there's a lot of people that feel some type of way right now. And understandably so. I will say that, okay? But good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to every single last one of y'all that are watching all over the world, in every corner of the world. I really do appreciate all the birthday wishes. Let me just say that really quick. As you can see, you know, I haven't had a chance to clean up this ish as of yet. But you know, all the birthday decorations and whatnot. I am going to be getting rid of that here very, very soon, but it has been a very busy weekend for me. It's been nonstop, but I appreciate all y'all for being here and chopping it up with me. Real quick, before we get into our conversations of the day, we crossed 70,000 subscribers on my birthday. It was pretty damn amazing. I want to say a big thank you to every single last one of y'all, because without you guys, it wouldn't be possible. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate every single last one of y'all for joining, being a part of the family, this fast growing family. It's been amazing, and it's been an absolute blessing. Real talk, okay? But anyway, you know the procedure, but we got to get through these things really quick before we go into our main story of the day. Please hit that like button down below. Crush it, make it scream out your damn name, and let's not forget to crush that subscribe button as well. All right, subscribe. I'm working towards 100,000 subscribers. I'm working hard here, man. So help a brother out. That would be really, really appreciated, okay? And we got to get into this, okay? But hit that like button. Send it past 100 likes really, really quick, because I see a bunch of y'all starting to file in. And we got to get into our main topic, our main story of the day. And it's to me, I don't know if this is real. I really have no clue if this is real or not. I'm wondering. And this is why I'm asking y'all, because like the source that the source that broke this, I'm sitting here going, is this really real? Is this real? And then if it is real, should Johnny Depp take the deal? Is this the real deal, Holyfield? Hey, or no? I'm going to leave that up to you guys. I mean, obviously I have my own personal opinions about this. It's a very interesting thing that's going on here. You see the title down below. Disney allegedly has offered Johnny $300 million to work out some sort of deal with him, to get him back on, you know, to reprise or come back and return as Captain Jack Sparrow, guys. $300 million. I heard it's $301 million because I guess he said, you know, I would need $300 million, and I forgot how many alpacas, but he said something like 1 million alpacas or something crazy like that. I don't know. I don't remember that part. I'm sure it's going to be in this article that I'm going to be reading with you guys here very shortly, but at the same damn time, allegedly, Disney is going, ooh, Johnny, lo siento. We sorry. My bad. Oops. Apparently. So, let's get into it. Actually, you know what? Before we jump into it, I'm going to start a poll right now because I don't think it's real, but I'm going to ask this. Yep. Hopefully I typed that correctly. I got a poll tagged, okay, pinned to the top of the chat. And I said, should Johnny Depp take the Disney deal? Okay. Now, he said there ain't no way on God's green earth that I would ever play that role ever again unless you gave me, and he put out $300 million and something about alpacas. I forgot how many alpacas. I'm sure it's like 1 million alpacas or something crazy. Something crazy, okay? Now, allegedly Disney is saying, oh, wait, our bad, y'all. Homie, Johnny, baby, so sorry, lo siento. Here's $300 million. Maybe not the alpacas, but 301. Allegedly, it's 301. I've seen other articles say $301 million to, one up what he asked for. Okay. And they're basically saying, come back, baby, come back. You know what I mean? To me, I'm just taking this with a grain of salt. I'm not taking this as scripture, but I'm leaving this up to y'all. Okay. So, says right here, Johnny Depp is to return to Pirates of the Caribbean and is in the talks with Disney about $300 million deal after defamation trial win against Amber Heard. Okay, now we already know this stuff. Amber Heard, Johnny Depp, huge trial. He won by a landslide. Okay, he was only found, guilty, I guess, for lack of a better term, for one thing, and it wasn't even the words that came out of his own mouth. He's paying for his own lawyer, okay, for Where's Waldo, okay, paying for his doing, okay. But outside of that, Amber Heard has to pay him some $8.5 million, okay. So after he did all this stuff, he put himself out there. He, exposed everything, didn't give a damn. He said, warts and all, I'm going to give you guys the truth, and I'm going to take accountability for the things that I did wrong. And there were things that I did wrong, and I'm going to stand up and take accountability for it, right? So he did that. And, of course, got nothing but mad respect and love for a man who is willing to step up, or a person that's willing to step up and take accountability for their actions. Well, suddenly, I guess Disney saw this and said, well, he won. Maybe we made a mistake here. Maybe we just assumed. Maybe we just jumped on that bandwagon a little bit too quick instead of looking at the facts and looking at what was going on. And now they're trying to work something out. I don't know. This is all alleged. Okay? But they're saying that they're trying to give him some money to get him to come back, have mercy, as Captain Jack Sparrow, okay? So he's reportedly to return to the Pirates of the Caribbean after being dropped from the franchise in 2018 because of this alleged thing, because of these allegations that were set upon him, right? I mean, quick, as soon as that op-ed came out, he got cut. He got cut from Fantastic Beasts. He got cut from the Pirates of the Caribbean, some of his big money makers, okay? Depp was the major lead in 5 pirate movies over the past 15 years and made what was thought to be his final voyage on the Black Pearl in Dead Men Tell No Tales, which released in 2017. But a source told Pop Topic, which we are going to be looking at that article as well, because I've never heard of Pop Topic, but apparently they're the ones coming out with this information, okay? They're the ones who leaked this information. Have you guys ever heard of these people before? Because I ain't never heard of Pop Topic before in my life until I read this article. But we're going to take a look at that article as well. Okay, so a source told Pop Topic that the actor has been in talks with Disney about a $300 million deal after winning his defamation trial. Okay, we already know about all this stuff. The insider revealed that Disney is interested in patching the relationship up with Depp and have recently reached out to him. They said they reached out to him prior to his defamation trial against Amber and asked whether he would be interested in returning for another pirate film or two. The source added that another project was in the works for Disney Plus as well. So there's apparently going to be another thing, which is going to be interesting as well. They said the deal is reportedly for Johnny Depp to return as Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean 6 and a spin-off series about the early life of the captain of the Black Pearl. So it's going to be a whole Captain Jack Sparrow origin story, okay, prequel type thing, where Johnny Depp would be playing Captain, obviously his iconic role, Captain Jack Sparrow, and it would be on Disney Plus, like basically a series. And of course it's going to do well if he says yes, okay? If he says, I got it, let's go, okay? They continued, what I can tell you is that the studio has already penned up a draft for a film about Jack Sparrow. So they are very hopeful that Johnny will forgive them and return as his iconic character. I mean, okay, y'all, let's keep it straight. Let's keep it straight reels, okay? This is a dude that basically got kicked out. They looked at him like he was a pariah. They looked at him like he was a terrible human being, right? They went in on him. They cut him out of all this stuff. They denied that they had any connections with him, right? That they were doing any deals with him. They ran away so quickly and left him penniless. Yet they were still using his liking or his image still in Disney World and Disneyland, all this stuff. Still using his stuff. I'm sure still selling Captain Jack Sparrow action figurines and stuff like that, okay? Completely just kicked him out, ostracized him because of this whole trial. And now they're going, oh, baby, Johnny baby, remember me? Come on back. It's all good, baby. Come on back. This is why I keep saying, if this is actually true, should Johnny take them back? Should Johnny go, okay, sure, I'll take the $301 million. I don't know. I still don't know. I got a couple super chats. Let me get these really quick. $300 million, y'all. $300 million. But you know for a fact, he is the Pirates of the Caribbean. It's not Orlando Bloom. Okay, it's not Keira Knightley. It's Johnny Depp. He is Pirates of the Caribbean. He's the only thing that carries that movie. That whole franchise has nothing to do. I mean, of course they have their important parts too, but it's not Jeffrey Rush. You feel me? It's not them. It's Johnny. So I can see this, but not see this at the same time. But $300 million, this must be $300 million for the 6th movie and for the series, because there's no way they're going to give him $300 million for one damn movie. I don't think so. I don't think so. Wendy's Cafe, thank you so much for the 10 Canadian. I appreciate it. No, she has put she has to put 10.3 million into trust with the court, and JD has to put 2 million into court trust. Thank you so much for the correction. I appreciate that. Thank you. Again, Wendy's, thank you so much. If I don't know. If, and that's a huge if, there really are in the talks with JD, and they ask what it will take to get you to come back, he needs to look them right in the eye and reply nothing short of everything. I think that, well, one, I'm not sitting here saying that Johnny Depp is broke, but I'm sure he wants to get back to work. I'm sure he wants to just do what he loves to do, and he wants to make more money. He has been stagnant as far as his financials. He has not been out there making money like that, like he used to, for years now. So I can see him looking at this. If this, like I said, I'm going to keep saying it over and over again, but if this offer is real, okay? If this offer is real, then I don't blame him if he's leaning towards it and like looking at it going, that is a very tempting offer, But then again, I keep thinking like, I'm not sitting here saying that I'm the biggest fan of Johnny Depp's work. Okay. I'm not sitting here saying I'm not sitting here saying I am, and I'm not sitting here saying I'm not. But I do feel like he can do more other than just play Captain Jack Sparrow, just in my personal opinion. He's a talented dude. He can clearly go out there and make other movies that have nothing to do with him doing this. Just saying. Okay. But that's what I think. I mean, that's what I think. LJ just said JD needs a formal apology from Disney and an admission of their of their wrongdoing, to fire him based off of the op-ed. Yeah, I think I mean an apology, an apology would be nice. A public apology would be really, really nice. And I think that's just something that he absolutely deserves, in my personal opinion. But as far as this goes, $300 million, all that stuff, I just feel like there's greener pastures for him, man. I think he deserves a little bit more than, I don't know. I feel like they cut him out. So I think that he needs to kick rocks, man. I think he just needs to go and there's plenty of other projects. There's plenty other characters that he could be creating right now, other than just playing Captain Jack Sparrow. To me, this is a ground ball, and that's fine as far as artistically speaking. But if he really wants to satiate that artistic appetite, that creative appetite, I don't think playing Captain Jack Sparrow is going to do that for him. But him playing some other characters and being able to create some other characters from scratch, I think would be very, very satiating, very satisfying for somebody like Johnny Depp. But that's just me. But at the same time, if he just wants to secure the bag, then take that $300 million, baby, and just keep it moving, And then in that time, in between times, create stuff that you really are passionate about and that you care about. That's what I think. But we'll see. We'll see here. But let's continue here with this article. But I appreciate all the comments and all that stuff. Please do me a favor. Do not forget to hit that like button down below. Send it past 200 likes for me real quick. That would be really, really mean a lot to me, okay? And do not forget to hit that subscribe button, okay? Let's continue on this article, okay? Now, the thing is they say the source, whoever the hell this source is, okay, said that the media house is working on a $301 million deal to coax Depp back soon, and they are also reportedly adding a sizable donation to a charity of Depp's choice as a gesture of goodwill. So Johnny Depp previously told the jury he would not work with Disney again after he was scrubbed from the 6th Pirates movie. And I don't blame him for feeling this way, y'all. Okay? I don't blame him for feeling this way. You were gonna get him in Pirate 6. They were gonna do their thing. He was gonna reprise his role as Captain Jack Sparrow. And then all of a sudden, this op-ed comes out and they say, snip, snip, we're giving it to Margot Robbie. And it's like, what the hell? And don't get me wrong, Margot Robbie, great looking woman, talented girl. But she's no Johnny Depp. She's no Johnny Depp doing Captain Jack Sparrow. You see what I'm saying? No. No. Okay. That's all I'm going to say here. His legal team claims that Depp lost out on a $22 million payday after, that woman published her, Washington Post op-ed in 2018 that didn't identify Depp, but clearly branded him as a domestic abuser. He said he felt guilty until proven innocent with the Disney executives. I don't blame him. I do not blame him for feeling that kind of way. I mean, think about it. There's an article that comes out, and suddenly they say, "Oh, well, that was his ex-wife." Oh, damn. Yeah, Johnny, we're gonna have to. Yeah, good luck, brother. We're going a different way. We're going a different direction, as they would say. We're going a different direction, guys. And I think we don't need Johnny Depp for this particular movie. We're gonna get Margot Robbie because she's new, she's young, she's hot. Let's just run with that. Yeah. But again, Margot Robbie ain't no Johnny Depp playing Captain Jack Sparrow. Just no. Ain't she in a Barbie movie or something like that right now? Ain't she in a Barbie movie? I think she's in a Barbie movie. She's in a Barbie movie. Moving on. Okay. Now, this is what I found very interesting as well, that apparently they had two different scripts. They had two different scripts ready to go. One with Captain Jack Sparrow and another one without Captain Jack Sparrow. When this particular thing came out, when this op-ed came out, or like after the op-ed came out, when they started writing Pirate 6, they decided, let's just have two different things. Just in case things go a little awry and things get hairy. And obviously, what happened? They optioned out the second version of Pirate 6 without Captain Jack Sparrow in the script. Hence the reason why they were bringing in Margot Robbie and they were going to work on this new deal with her and all this stuff and kick him completely out. You also know this too, guys. I mean, the Fantastic Beasts, he was kicked out of that too. They gave it to another actor, the Hannibal guy. I forgot his name, but he was on that series Hannibal. Okay. Talented guy too. Great actor, but completely different dude. Okay. So they did all that stuff. Now the thing is in the top of this article here, they said, but a source told Pop Topic. What the hell is Pop Topic, y'all? I ain't never heard of Pop Topic in my damn life. So let's take a look at it. Johnny Depp, okay. US dollars or $301 million Disney deal revealed. Like, and this is, let me blow this up so you guys can see this, but this is really what? I've never heard of Pop Topic. So I'm quick to sit here and say, is this 110% truth? This deal. Okay. Disney's desperate for Depp. According to the industry insider, the company is preparing a $301 million deal as a formal apology and a request for the beloved actor to return as Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. And he said, he wanted $300 million and a million alpacas. And obviously he was saying that as a joke, but it looks like that possibly Disney is trying to go 301. How about that? Why don't we just take out the million alpacas and we just throw on another million, to make it even more sexy for you. So the Mouse House company is putting together a deal too good to turn down. Disney is very interested in patching up their relationship with Johnny Depp. They reached out to the actor prior to his defamation lawsuit against Amber Heard and asked whether he'd be interested in returning for another Pirates film or two. I know corporate sent him a gift basket. They gave him a gift basket, okay, with a very heartfelt letter, and I'm unsure how it was received. Let me ask you guys something. If you've been accused of doing something really, really terrible, and of course you were later vindicated, but your company that you worked for, that obviously signed your checks, that obviously loved you to death, suddenly just kicks you out and says, F you, we can't work with you anymore. We got to go a different direction. And what they do is they send you a gift basket and a heartfelt letter. Do you take it? I'm just saying, do you take it? A gift basket. Do you think a gift basket is enough? Cheese and wine just sitting in a basket? Like wrapped in cellophane? I'm just saying, think about it. Do you just take it? Somebody accuses you of doing DVSASV, a company that used to think the world of you and love you, suddenly says, sorry, bye, clip. And then as soon as you have been vindicated, as soon as the, let's just say the not guilty verdict comes out, suddenly you go, bing bong, open the door, and there is, melted warm cheese and not so great wine, house wine, in a basket, resting in hay, wrapped in cellophane. Do you go, okay, I'm cool with it? Is that an apology? I'm sorry. Think about it, y'all. A gift basket. He got a gift basket and a heartfelt letter. Well, sorry about that, buddy. But we'd love to go and bring you back so we can make some more money off of you. Do you pick up the basket and enjoy that warm ass cheese that's been sitting out there in the sun, and that wine, that house wine? And maybe there's some chocolates and some crackers in a gift basket. Come on, y'all. Do you sit there and say, like, I'm down with it? Oh, that basket was nice. Definitely love the chocolate covered espresso beans too. Those something else. They came from France? Wow. Fabulous. Moving on. But what I can tell you is that the studio has already penned up a draft for a film about Jack Sparrow. So they're very hopeful that Johnny will forgive them and return as his iconic character. Remember, he just got vindicated, said, hey, he ain't done nothing wrong. He was vindicated, found basically not guilty. You got the ex-wifey on the stand committing perjury, acting a damn fool. And Disney, while they're watching it, because that they had execs watching that trial, just like everybody else, like us, and they said, oh my damn, we messed up, guys. They were watching social media, of course. They were looking at the I stand with Johnny Depp or Johnny Depp is innocent, or just Johnny Depp, right? Or Amber Heard is a liar, or Amber Turd. They were watching those things and they're going, oh my damn. Then they said, do you realize that if we put out Pirate 6 and he ain't in it, no one's going to go see it. We will lose money. We have to get back to him. We have to get back in his good graces. And they said, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? And somebody in that room said, I got an idea. Eureka. We will send him a gift basket with a heartfelt letter. That'll win him over. That's an idea. Yeah. So, of course, they're desperate to get back in his good graces because they know he's the cash cow for the whole series. And if they were to go a completely different direction, you think anybody going to go see that? I don't care how popular or good looking Margot Robbie is on camera and stuff like that. Ain't nobody, especially after this trial, ain't nobody going to go try to see that new Pirate 6 if it ain't got Johnny Depp in that mug. But they started with a gift basket. I'm sorry. Okay. According to the source, Disney is reportedly willing to go above and beyond and offer him the $301 million. By the way, this is still according to Pop Topic. Never heard of this article this website or anything in my life. But apparently they got the source. And no disrespect to Pop Topic. I've just never heard of y'all. So I don't even know if this is a reliable source. You see what I'm saying? Okay. But they're saying that they're willing to go above and beyond and offer him the $301 million because, you know, they can't get 1 million alpacas. And that would be hilarious if they gave him 100. If they gave him 1 million alpacas. But apparently, alpacas only cost $1,000 each. I mean, you know, do the math and then 301 million. He said $300 million and 1 million alpacas. So apparently, I didn't know this. Alpacas only cost $1,000 each. Who would have thunk it? Moving on, though. Of course, they were exceeding the amount. The amount Heard's lawyer claimed that Depp would refuse. During the defamation trial, of course, we already know all about this. They asked him, is Disney aware? Heard's attorney asked, is Disney aware that Mr. Johnny Depp, has testified under oath that he would not take another Pirates of the Caribbean franchise role for $300 million and 1 million alpacas? So, I'm sorry. I meant $1 each. What the hell am I saying? But the whole courtroom laughed at the outlandish claims by the disgraced former small town model's claims. So, and even big shot Disney executives were listening in. Yes, because like I said, they were all watching. All of them. Okay? All of them. I meant $1 each on the alpacas. But anyway, moving on. Disney are prepping a deal for $301 million deal for $301 million deal that will include a sizable donation to a charity of Depp's choice. The deal is reportedly for Johnny Depp to return as Jack Sparrow. We already know this, in a spin-off series, which basically would be called like Captain of the Black Pearl or something of that sort. Okay. So he will have a whole series wrapped around him and that character. So he'd be back playing that character and only that character. Okay. And I'm saying, I'm literally saying, Johnny I don't think he should. I don't know. I just don't think he. Okay. Obviously, in the beginning, I just said, hey, maybe he should just get that money, so he can stack up on his bread again and keep it moving. But here's the other thing that just came through my mind too. Would he want to be under the foot of Disney again? Would he really want that? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Maybe him being set free is a blessing. I mean, set free from under the boot of Disney is probably a blessing. So would he really want to do this? and get back underneath that boot? Is the money, would he really be that desperate for that money? Ain't he making money of his own? Hold on. I got a couple super chats here, though. Here we go. I'm just saying. All right. Wendy's Cafe, thank you so much for the 10. Do you remember during the trial, the Disney exec said that the script wasn't even written yet? That's a telltale sign for sure this article is bogus. Yeah, I mean, but you never know. Maybe during the trial, they were writing out this script. You know, you got to remember, I mean, they work fast out there. You know, it's not just one person writing a whole script. It's a room full of people that are just, banging out these scripts. You see what I'm saying? They can at least write out the treatment. There could be a treatment, which means basically like the bullet points of what happens in the script with a Captain Jack Sparrow character. There could be that. I mean, there's so many different things that could be going on that would make it easy for them to say, yeah, we already have something in the works. We already have a script. Maybe it's loose, but we got something just in case Johnny wants to come back as Jack. But you could very well be right too. Like I said, I don't know if this article is real or not. Laura Strada, thank you so much for the 7. I appreciate it. Pascal, I hope JD goes and makes some music with his old man friends like Joe Perry and Alice Cooper. He just wants to rock and enjoy his life. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I think that there's so much more to Johnny Depp, and he has other joys in his life that I don't know if he wants to go back to that kind of character and then be stuck doing that ish. You see what I'm saying? And maybe for him, he's going, hey, I want to create some stuff that I'm passionate about. And maybe right now it's music. Maybe it's not music. Maybe he goes, hey, maybe it's music. Maybe it's, hey, I got a passion project that I really want to do. I'm gonna team up with Tim Burton and we're gonna kill it. We're gonna do this dope thing, right? But like I said, I don't know. I don't know. But a gift basket from Disney, that's what you get, a gift basket. After being kicked out and being basically looked at like you were some monster and for years, and you just get a gift basket. Okay, that's very interesting, guys. Let's see. Oh, so it seems as Johnny Depp currently has his eyes set on playing Gomez Addams in Tim Burton's reimagining of the classic TV series Addams Family. So he may be busy for the next year or so. However, Disney is excited and hopeful to be working with the 58-year-old actor once again, no matter the project. Now, and that is the end of that article. $301 million being offered to Mr. Johnny Depp to reprise his role as Captain Jack Sparrow. I say, what say you? Do you think this is true? Now, I mean, obviously it's on Daily Mail now, so obviously it's out here. There are other people that have kind of discussed this particular topic to greatest extent, like I'm doing right now. But for me, something is not right. And I don't know if this pop topic article is reliable, but it is entertaining nonetheless, because there has been speculations. People have been talking about this for quite a while. Like, this pop topic article was written in June 7th, 2022. So this was written weeks ago. This is not something that was just brand new and just came out. This was made weeks ago. Okay. So I think it's very, very interesting that this is even out. And now it's gone to other sites, other news blogs and news sites like Daily Mail and the sort. So it must be somewhat true. But I guess the main question is, Should he take it? Should he take the deal? Is it worth it? To me, hey, if he's tight on cash, I could see some benefits from him getting back into the Captain Jack Sparrow boots and doing one more movie and maybe doing a prequel origin story series. I could see that, sure. But that's 301 and it's $301 million allegedly that's being offered to him. Is the money worth it? Is it? These people did not mess with him. They were not rocking with him. They did not have his back during the lowest times of his life. They denounced him. They ostracized him. Do you go back? That's the ongoing question. Do you take the money and run or no? I don't know. For me, $301 million is very handsome. But then I keep thinking I wouldn't want to be under their control anymore. I in my mind, I'm going, I would want to just do some work that I'm excited about, that I want to have fun again. And then, like what some of you guys were saying earlier, hey, I wanted to, it seems like he just wants to make music and live his life. And the thing is I think that's what he should do. I'm sure he's got more than enough money to survive. And when that next gig or that next opportunity presents itself, it presents itself. And then he'll be able to secure more bags. But I don't think he should go back. I don't. No matter how much money he gets offered. He got kicked out. And then when their way of saying, hey, Johnny baby, how you doing? They gave him a gift basket. That's what they did. And a heartfelt apology. And I agree with Lady Justice. Lady Justice said it earlier. That there should be a public apology, absolutely, from Disney, saying, "Yo, lo siento, we made some wrong choices, our bad, so on and so forth. We stand with Johnny, yada yada yada." That's what they should do, not just a gift basket. Real talk. I think he deserves better than that. $300 million though is nice. But he's got to remember that's going to be him doing that role forever. And I feel like when his character went bye-bye and it seemed like he was off, like they said goodbye in a way to Captain Jack Sparrow, I thought it was the right way to do it. And I feel like they should just let it go. But then again, I don't know what's going on with his pockets. I don't know what's going on with him financially. So I don't blame him if he ends up taking up the deal. But I think he should stick to his guns, focus on the things that matter to him, and keep creating music, and then do that other Addams Family series that he's working on with Tim Burton and just be done, retire it. And I think it would be really fun to sit back and watch Pirate 6 just tank. You see what I'm saying? As in a way, I'd be like, Pirates 6 is not going to do well without me. So I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to see how it goes down. See how it performs. And if it doesn't do well, then I can sit there and say, I told you so. That's just what I think. Personally. Let me check some of your comments. Real quick. Tayoko said, maybe it's a lesson learned for Disney at this point. Everyone wants to work with Gianni, so his options are wide open, so he doesn't have to take the deal if he doesn't want to. And you know what? You're absolutely right. I mean, I don't know how many people really want to work with him. I'm sure do, because let's be real. He did admit to some wrongdoing. He did take accountability for the moments that he had. He did take accountability for his drug use and his, his drug abuse and his drug addiction and all those things. And I do know that there are a lot of studios that might be hesitant about hiring him. I'm not saying that he's not hireable. He clearly is, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know if all these other studios are just running, clawing at him, trying to get his attention to do to do a picture here or do a picture there. But then again, I'm not in Hollywood. I'm not in the studios, and I don't know what the studios think or say. And they do deal with a lot of other actors that are very popular that have serious addiction issues as well. So you never know. But I do think that Johnny does need to focus on things that he is passionate about and things that he enjoys. And for him, he should be focusing on what makes him happy, period. And if it's the music thing for right now, that's what he should be doing right now. Let's see what the poll says so far. We got 591 votes so far. 60% of you guys say yes. Interesting. 60% of you guys say he should take the Disney role. Let me say something too. Let me just say this really, really quick. Okay. When it comes to this, y'all, do you really want to see a Pirates 6? In fact, did you watch Pirates 5? Did anyone see the 5th installment of Pirates of the Caribbean? And was it any good? And is it worth the time to do a sixth one? These movies weren't just straight staying up high with their numbers. I mean, yes, they're still making good money, but they're not what they were when Pirates 1 came out. So I mean, really, does he want to do Pirates 6? I mean, for me, it's like it's the flame. You know what I mean? That spark, that je ne sais quoi, is gone. You know what I'm saying? First one was like, whoa, I love Captain Jack Sparrow. He's amazing. Oh my God. Second one, okay. Third one, okay. Fourth one, fifth. You see what I'm saying? So doing a sixth one, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Just saying. Just saying, babies. Stephanie, did you see Andy's video? He said it's not real. No, I did not see Andy's video. Not at all. I was setting up my show and I haven't seen it at all. But I'm sure he says it's not real. I don't think this is real either, but I'm just playing out the options. You know what I mean? If this is actually real, then this is very, very interesting. Me? No, I don't think this is real. I've never heard of Pop Topic ever in my life. And they have the source saying that they that Johnny Depp is being offered all this stuff and he's been given a gift basket. I don't think so. I just don't believe it. Personally, I don't. It's Kim. What's up, Kim? Andy said he's not sure. We want it to be real, but it does seem a little sus. Yes, it's weird, Kim. It's weird. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Have you ever heard of Pop Topic? Anybody? This is the first time I've ever said that in my life. That word. I've never heard of it. I've heard everything else under the sun. Everything from the Shade Room to World Star Hip Hop to the Jasmine brand, to Daily Mail, to the Daily Beast. I mean, so many different Page 6, Variety, Hollywood Report. I mean, all of them. But I ain't never heard of that before in my life. And they're the ones who got the source. They're the ones who are breaking the news. Nah, something ain't right to me. Nah. But if it is true, then I would be like, yeah, let them grovel. Let them give you a gift basket. Okay? Let them do all that stuff. But then at the same time, don't take the deal. Because F them. Sorry. F the mouse house. They cut you out. They pushed you away. They put baby in a corner. And now they're showing up with a big gift basket and a heartfelt letter saying, oh, Johnny baby. So sorry, Johnny baby. No, I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I'm just not. And I would sit there and go, no, good luck with Pirates 6. It's going to suck. No one's going to go see it. And I will be right there smiling the entire time because no one's going to go watch it. Everyone's going to go, oh, Johnny Depp ain't in it? Nope. No, because they screwed him over, so on and so forth. So no, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Dozer Joe. I agree with Pascal. 301 million is a lot of money, but they should just go their separate ways. And I don't think this article is true anyway. Disney should give a formal public apology. Yes, I do agree with that. 110%. Okay. 110%. All right. But yes, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And thanks, Kim. I do appreciate for you getting people to give me some love. I do appreciate that. Thank you. It's hard out here for a pimp, even though I'm not a pimp. But you know what I'm saying, okay? Metaphorically speaking. So let's see. Simone just said, Simone Abundance, hey, what's up? I wouldn't turn down other opportunities because he wants to cut ties with Disney. That's his right. Yeah. I mean, well, I think that the ties were cut from Disney's end, and now they're trying to mend those things, allegedly. Like I said, this is all alleged. This is, I don't know. I mean, even like I said, I'm looking at right now. This is from Daily Mail, literally from the Daily Mail. They're reporting this ish right now too. Now I know that I'm not sitting here saying that they're the best in the world, okay, and the most informative. But shoot, a lot of people use Daily Mail when they talk about things that are going on in the world. I do too. Okay, now. I don't know, but we'll say alleged for right now, okay? So if this is true, Johnny Depp didn't sever ties with the Daily with the Daily Mail, with Disney. Disney severed ties with Johnny Depp. There's a difference. So if he just politely declines, then he hasn't severed any ties. And yeah, he's got I'm sure an abundance, of opportunities coming around the way. You see what I'm saying? So maybe he just sits back and lets it be what it is. And I feel like after being thrown out, and being kicked out that kind of way, I would be very reluctant to just jump back into whatever vibe. Okay. I'd be very reluctant to go, hey, let's do our thing. Let's work things out with Disney and, it'll be fine. No, I'd be very, very reluctant. You screwed me over before. Why would I trust you now? I don't care how much money you give me. Because what does that money entail? You know? Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much for the 2. And yeah, why not? You know what I mean? Like, let's no, it's at 4, but hey, send it to 500 likes, y'all. That would really mean a lot. Okay. Tyler, what's up, my brother? Yes, public apology is needed at the very least. I agree. Not just a gift basket. I'm serious. Like, I'm sorry. Just for me, I'm like, a gift basket after you say, sorry for kicking you out because we thought you were a deviant monster? Oops. Lo siento gift basket. It doesn't make sense to me. You see? Especially when it's Disney and you know for a fact Johnny Depp helped him make a whole lot of monies, and then they just kicked him out like he was nothing. I don't know. It would be a lot of work. They need to do a lot of work, in my personal opinion, with this, okay? And if this is real, which I don't think it is, but if it is real, I hope that Johnny Depp is sitting there and reconsidering, because honestly, personally, I don't want to see him in another Captain Jack Sparrow role. I really don't. I have no interest, and you won't see me seeing that movie anytime soon. Unless it was on TV and I'm bored and it's the only thing on. I'm like, wait, which one is this one? Is this the first one? Or it's the sixth one. Oh, okay, cool. Change the channel. I'm sorry. It's done. You see what I'm saying? It's done. Stick a fork in it. It's done. That's just my personal opinion. I'd love to see him play some other characters. Please. Please play some other characters. Give him the $300 million and let him play some other characters. Let him create some other things. That's what I think. But a gift basket is not enough. I'm sorry. I'm still thinking about the gift basket. I mean, I'm sorry. No, that just doesn't work for me. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work for me, y'all. Yo, lo siento, gift basket. Son of a gun. Anyway, let me get this thing going here. I gotta. Oops. I had it up, but I do not. Okay, so we got to take a little bit of a left turn. Okay. We got to take a little bit of a left turn. But, as we already know, there's a lot of things that have been going on in the world recently, and we got to talk about it. Okay, guys? So we got to talk about this whole thing that's been going on since Friday. Okay. The day I was celebrating my birth. It's interesting. I'm celebrating my birth, and something happened that has to do with the right to choose, I guess. Okay. So as you already know, the Supreme Court has overruled the Roe v. Wade ruling, and now the world is on fire. There have been nothing but protests. A lot of people very upset. There's been a lot of people who are rejoicing in the streets, and there's been a lot of people that have been very upset in the streets as well. Actually, there's a video I wanted to show you. Jodi Sweetin of Full House, how rude, right? Let me get that really quick. Whoops. There is a viral video that's going on right now. I wanted to show it to you guys because there's this video of her out in LA, out on a LA highway, if I'm correct. With a bunch of pro-choice protesters, all right? And this girl gets rocked by 5-0. I wanted to show it to you guys because, this is what's going on in the world right now. A lot of people are very upset about this. A lot of people are feeling some type of way. But I wanted to share with you guys and talk about there's a new strike that's going on right now. So we got to talk about that too. So take a look. By the way, that's Jodi Sweetin of Full House fame. Okay, there she is.
Jodi, you good?
Okay, so this is and there's so much more than just this that has been popping off, and it's really insane. But we're here to talk about everything. Okay, we don't only just talk about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard and Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito. We talk about all the things that are going on in the world, and we definitely have talked about this to a considerable amount the other day on Friday. Obviously, there are people out here that are still feeling some type of way, and they're protesting out in the streets. There have been a crazy array of people that have been speaking out and saying certain things about this verdict, this ruling, of course. And there's a lot of pissed off people right now, y'all. And of course, there's a lot of people that are rejoicing as well. I got a super chat really quick. Tiffany Byers, I think it's Byers. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. 5-0 were so rude to Stephanie Judith Tanner. All joking aside, that is not right. She popped back up like a badass, though. Yeah, she definitely jumped back up and was like, it was nothing, right? And she's like, it's all good. It's all good. And she continued her protesting, and this is crazy. This everything. Okay? Whichever side you stand on, this is just crazy. Okay? Even my dog agrees. You see? He thinks it's crazy too. Yeah, he's like, what? He's saying it's crazy. Okay? Now, there is a new strike that has gone viral on not on TikTok, on Twitter, that is being spread. People are talking about this, and we got to talk about it too. So let's get into this. There is a sex strike. Abstinence trends on Twitter in wake of Roe v. Wade ruling. Full-on hashtag sex strike. This is actually going down right now. Big Apple abortion protesters were in support of a sex strike Saturday as abstinence started trending on Twitter in the wake of the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. If you're a man who won't get a vasectomy, even though it's reversible, and you're not out in the streets fighting for my rights, you do not deserve to have sex with me. This is what a protester recently said. Another event coordinator even questioned why sex was more important than women's rights. I think it's absolutely valid for us to be withholding the Holy Grail that men seem to think is important. Why shouldn't we withhold it if we're always worried that that they're not going to put up a condom on, that they're not going to take one off after we ask them to? Okay. Now, obviously, there's a lot of women out here, and men, of course, too, that are out here protesting as well. Okay. But this whole thing is becoming, it's going to be a crazy summer, y'all. It's going to be a crazy summer. Long story short. And right now, hashtag sex strike is popping off right now. I'm just showing you guys some of these photos really quick. Yeah, I didn't know my dog had felt some type of way about this, real talk, but apparently he does. Okay. Let's continue here. If we can't safely go out and have sex and know that we have a choice after that, then why should we be expected to? Now, someone else, Maya Demery, a survivor of R, insisted that women need to do everything in their legal power to get our rights back after the high court struck down the landmark abortion ruling. I cannot sit here and imagine what my sisters in red states are going to do if they're getting pregnant by the R word and need to not just carry the tragedy of the worst thing that has happened to them, but also carry them in the body for 9 months, she said to the Post. Someone holding "Leave My Body Alone," a sign saying "Leave my body alone." Women of America take the pledge because of SCOTUS overturned the Roe v. Wade. We cannot take the risk of an unintended pregnancy. Therefore, we will not have sex with any man, including our husbands. What? Unless we are trying to become pregnant. Oh my gosh. It hurts me because I just got married. Damn. Anyway, and then hashtag sex strike. Okay. All right. So, I see, I look at this, obviously I have my own personal opinions about this. Of course, I have my own personal opinions about all this. I don't know. I personally do. And I'm not trying to be a jerk here, guys. So, ladies and germs that are for this, okay, for sex strike, I don't know if that is actually going to help the cause. Abstinence, okay, fine. Saying that you're not going to do that. You're going to do a sex strike and all that. Fine. Okay, cool. That's fine. Okay. But does that actually go to the powers that be? Is that really going to make any of these government officials sit there and go, yep, you know what? Now that no one's having sex anymore, well, we should, maybe we should reconsider what decision we made. I don't know if that's going to help. I don't know if that's going to help the cause. And and at the same time, some people might sit there and go, well, then what can we do, right? And I guess that's a question I leave up to everybody. I leave up to everybody that feels some type of way about this, right? That feels some type of way about them overturning the Roe v. Wade decision, right? Their decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. What can we do now, aside from getting out in the streets? What can we do now that could make them really listen to us? Listen to the people that are not cool with this overturned decision. I am worried, though. I know that a lot of people disagree with me. I know that there's another half of the chat or another half of the world that does not agree with me on this. And I do believe that women should have a choice. Absolutely. I do believe that. But at the same time, I feel like this is such a step backwards, and it does make me concerned about what could come next. There's already speculation or rumors being said that they're already talking about contraceptives. They're talking about birth control, etc. All those things could be possibly taken out. I hope it never gets to that place, but man, they just did something really, really big. So much that we have people out here that are feeling seriously about this. Understandably. I feel like this is something that we should be taking very seriously. And the fact that I get it, I will say this. Even though I think that this doesn't do anything, okay, at least they're doing something, right? And people are out in the streets protesting. I'm on this show right now talking about it and saying that and we talked about it in a live on my birthday, for crying out loud. I could have talked about anything under the sun, but I chose to talk about that even when I was supposed to be celebrating the day of my birth, because this is a big deal. This right here. Well, not that, but the overturning, okay, is a big deal. I worry because this can get very dangerous for a lot of our wonderful, beautiful women out here that get terrified, scared if they get R'd or DV'd or SA'd or SV'd, any of those things, and they become pregnant because of said crime in certain states. I'm worried about those things. I pray for those women because there are women right now as we speak in those particular states that are freaking the F out right now because they thought they would be able to go and get that procedure done, and they won't be. So that's the one thing that scares me. And the reason why I pulled up this is because, yes, I don't think that this is the right approach. I'm not sitting here saying like, come on, everybody, have sex again. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm trying to say is I get that they're trying to do something, but what if this is not productive, what can we do that will be productive, that will be proactive in maybe changing the powers that be's minds, right? So yeah, I'm scared for our women because I'll just show that again. This one right here, like this women will die kind of thing. I mean, they are not saying anything that isn't true. The desperation will get real. The desperation will get real. And then we're going to be hearing these stories. We're going to be hearing these reports of women doing very, very heinous and dangerous things to their bodies because they were trying to take care of something that they could have gone to a Planned Parenthood and gotten taken care of safely. So that is a very big concern of mine. Huge concern of mine because I care about us, all of us. Okay? All of us. And what they did is it's big and terrifying at the same time. So I'm just pulling up one more thing because something else too. One second, guys. I'm trying to pull up this one more thing. And I know if you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, I understand. But please do me a favor, hit that like button down below. Okay. We got to have these hard hitting topics. We got to have these conversations, real talk. And I'm hoping to bring on some lawyers and whatnot onto the show later this week to talk about things, because I do think that we need to talk about this, y'all. Like, it needs to be talked about. But there is something here I wanted to pull up here because this is just, yep, here it is. I wanted to make sure that we had this. This is insane. This part really, I'm just going to show it to you guys. Okay. So I did mention that there was talks of other things, right? Other things that could be considered to be overturned. Well, this wonderful piece of mother loving, okay. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas. Now, I got some things to say about Clarence Thomas, man. Okay. I got some things to say about Clarence Thomas, but apparently he's saying gay rights, contraception rulings should be reconsidered after this Roe v. Wade was overturned. Okay? Now, I'm just going to go through these key points because we don't need to go through this whole article, okay? But I got some things to say about Clarence Thomas. I don't know if you remember, Clarence Thomas was involved with a very, very big sexual harassment case. I think it was in the early 90s, if I'm correct. I mean, this is an individual, okay? This is an individual, all right? But let's go through these key points. I digress. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, who has been in there since the dawn of dinosaurs, okay, said landmark high court rulings that established gay rights and contraception rights should be reconsidered now. That the federal right to abortion has been revoked. He wrote that those rulings, quote unquote, were demonstrably erroneous decisions. Okay. Demonstrably erroneous decisions. Okay. Contraception and gay rights. So in other words, no gay marriages, no more birth control pills, etc. No protection, period. Gone. Let's continue here. The cases he cited were Griswold versus Connecticut, in which the Supreme Court said married couples have a right to obtain contraceptives. Lawrence v. Texas, which established the right to engage in private sexual acts. So it doesn't matter who you are and who you with, as long as it's consensual. Gay rights. And I don't know how to say that last name. Obergefell, and Hodges, which said there is a right to same-sex marriage. All right. The Supreme Court, of course, tossed out Roe v. Wade, which established abortion as a constitutional right. Now, this be the man. Okay. This be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle looking ass. All right. I said it. Sorry. I won't throw any more shade anymore on his face. Okay. But this is the gentleman that wrote out saying we need to reconsider these things. We need to get rid of all these things. And it's funny because, I was talking about it on Friday, but I didn't see this article as of yet. I didn't see this article. And then when the article came, when I got off the show, I saw the article. I was like, oh, damn, really? Like, what the hell? But real talk, this is, somebody just said it, and I was just about to say it. Wellness journey, this is disgusting. Yes, this is disgusting. Because here's the thing. I said it earlier. I said it at my birthday show, which was not really a happy-go-lucky time to talk because there was some really bad stuff to talk about. But we have to talk about it because this is what's going on in our world. And look, I said it before. I'll say it 17 million times over. If they were successful with the Roe v. Wade, what else will they be successful at overturning? The verdict was 6-3 for the Roe v. Wade overturn. You're telling me that 6 people said, yeah, we down for making it not a constitutional right, and that 26 states can make the decision on whether they can have restrictions on it or that they can completely outlaw it in their state. They literally made that decision. So you're telling me 6 out of the 3 said we down with it. Forget what women go through. Forget what women are going to go through now that this ruling has been overturned. No one considered anything. That's why you have women out here in these streets, men and women out here in these streets protesting. Some violently protesting. You have artists like the lead singer of Green Day saying, I renounce my American citizenship. He's like, I don't want to live here anymore. You had Kendrick Lamar leaving with an amazingly powerful ending to his show that I can't even play on here, unfortunately, because, you know, it's music and all that, but extremely powerful things. We are seeing now that it seems like the conservative wing, or the conservative, what is it? I can't even think of the word, but the conservative vibe, I guess, is starting to come out more. And, you know, you got to remember, I mean, someone brought in people, new additions into the Supreme Court. Once Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away. So we have to be very, very, we got to keep our eyes open on what's going on here. We have to be vigilant. You know, and I know some people think about religion, right? Think about their faith, think about all those things. And that's the thing. It's like, maybe that's your religion, and that maybe that's your faith, and maybe that's what you believe in. But what about the rest of the world? There's other people that pray to a different God, read a different holy book, believe and have faith in different things. I would never want to throw and force you to believe in something that I believe in. These are just my opinions. There's millions of women throughout this entire country now that have been stripped of their right to even choose whether they are pro-life or pro-choice. It doesn't matter. This is something that should not have been revoked, overturned. This is something that should not have been taken away. And then to think all the other things like gay rights. Look at this. This man saying we should overturn gay rights, contraception rulings. He wants those things, gay rights, contraception, taken away. I know during the show on Friday, somebody said something along the lines that they were talking about interracial marriage as well. Actually, I just see it right now. It just popped up. Somebody just said it. Joe Lynn Lindsay. Hello. Thank you so much for the comment. They'll be going after interracial marriage, after contraceptives, and gay marriage is going to hurt him since his wife is white. Exactly. I have to say this. He won't go after that one at all. He will not go after that one. Maybe they do. I mean, it would be insane if they were to say, oh, we're going to take back, interracial marriage. Depending on the state, it will be considered illegal. It'll be insane. And it would be insane if Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas voted yes on that, because he is married to a white woman. And hey, I don't care. You love who you love. Marry who you want to marry. That's what I believed what made this country and this world so great. It's because love should conquer over all, right? But if they were to sit here and say, and they retract gay rights, I mean, to me, I'm going, okay, the years and years and years, the decades of protesting, the decades of hard work, fighting for certain rights, and for them to take that back would be absolutely insane. But then again, Roe v. Wade has been overruled, has been overturned. So if they're able to do that, they're capable of doing so much more damage. And that scares the crap out of me. I got plenty of friends that are married, happily married, that are in same-sex marriages. I have plenty of friends that are in interracial relationships and marriages, too. I got plenty of people that are happy, are in love. And for them to, one, take away women's right to choose, and then two, now, if they were to say people's right to love who they want to love, oh my God, I'm packing up and I'm moving. I'm leaving this country. I'm leaving this country. I don't want to see that. I don't want to be a part of that world. That is just terrible. That is absolutely terrible. But yes, this is what I said. I'll say it again. I know I said it 15 million times before, but yeah, this is something that this one very much concerns me, and it should concern all of us, because at the end of the day, we should be able to live our lives freely. We should be able to live and be happy with whoever we love. We should be able to have the right to choose whether we want to have or not have. But the fact that they did that makes me worried about what's to come. Especially if you already got one of the members of the Supreme Court basically saying, hey, we should also put these on the chopping block and we should take them all out. I am very, very worried about this country, y'all. I am very, very worried. Scary, y'all. And I get it. Not everybody's going to agree with me, and that's fine. You know, this is the reason why we are talking about it and having this conversation. We got to have these conversations, y'all. We got to have these hard-hitting conversations, whether we like it or not. But, you know, I would hope that, and there's the reason why there has been a little bit of hesitation on my end talking about this kind of stuff. And the reason why there has been is because, well, one, you know, I like, making friends. I like creating this relationship with y'all, you know, becoming friendly and all that stuff. But it is very frustrating when we are quick to suddenly go, oh, I don't like this person anymore because he or she has an opposing view. Whenever we go into politics, it's like money, politics, and religion. It gets really, really sticky, and I hate it. I hate it more than anything in the world. But this thing that's going on right now should concern all of us, whether you are for it or not. It should wake us all up. It should prick up our ears and make our eyes widen, because there's some serious things going on right in front of us. And even so, people sit here and go, oh yeah, yeah, damn right, take that away. That'll slow things down. No, it's not going to slow things down. There's just going to be more casualties. There's going to be more people in very bad situations. And I worry about that. And that should concern everyone. Then I just showed you that article, which is real. This is a very real article. This is the thing. They're taking away the things that I believe make this country so wonderful. Freedom. And I know that sounds really cheesy, like freedom, sound like George W. Okay. I ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm being real. These are the things that make America so wonderful. Freedom. To love, to choose, to have opposing opinions. But them retracting this, scary. It's very Handmaid's Tale-ish, in my personal opinion. And it makes me concerned about what's going to happen with other things. And then as much as everyone goes, yeah, damn right, what about all those people that surround you, that you care for, that live alternative lives? And these rulings become overturned. Yeah, sure, you might be a red-blooded, straight, male or female, right? But there's a lot of people out here that live alternative lifestyles, and they should be able to live how they want to live too. But if it turns into this, if that was successful, there's a good possibility that this will be successful. These things will be overturned too. And it scares the crap out of me. And instead of everyone being so quick to, let's just say, unsubscribe or unfollow or something like that, maybe you need to listen to a different voice every once in a while. You don't have to agree with me or any other person that thinks about these things or doesn't agree with that. But that's the thing. This is life. I'm not going to agree with everything that you guys agree on type thing. You see what I'm saying? And vice versa. That's why I open up the phone lines a lot of times and hear you guys, hear your thoughts, because that's what matters. Allowing ourselves to think outside of our own boxes. And I think a lot of people who decide to just go, oh, I'm just going to unsubscribe, or, oh, I'm not going to talk anymore, or I'm not going to follow this guy anymore. I feel like you guys are scared to open up your minds and challenge yourselves. Now, I know I got the dopest family in the world. You know, my family dope. But I do know that there are people out here that are quick to just run away. And it's like, nah. Challenge yourselves. Open your minds. You might find something there. You just might. Okay? Maria, Janice, thank you so much for the, I think it was like the Crohn's, something like that. Thank you so much for the 20. Don't you have votes for matters this important? Yes. I mean, we do, but at the same time, when this was, made, I mean, this is something that happened decades ago, and now they are overturning this. So what can basically happen is, there's a bunch of stuff that needs to be done. And that's the thing. That's why I want to be able to bring somebody on the show to talk about it a little bit more further than just me, because I know that there's other people that, know the law very, very well. And so hopefully I'll be bringing somebody on a little bit later on to talk about this, because this is very important, y'all. Very important. And the thing is even so, the people who sit there and are very, for this overturning, I'm going, what if they they overturn other things that actually affect you directly? Think about it. What if it's beyond? What if they don't? What if they gloss over this contraception and gay rights rulings? What if they said, nah, we're not going to do that. We're going to look at this particular thing. We're going to focus on this one thing, right? What if they were to do that and it directly affects your home, you or your child or whatever it may be? Shoot, what if they, I don't know, what if they just decided, right to bear arms gone? Let's just say that. It's not a constitutional right anymore. What if they did that? I mean, just think about it. You'd be pissed. That certain freedom, that certain right gone. You see what I'm saying? Suddenly, it's like that. I just wish some people would just put themselves in there and just think outside the box about this. So, but like I said, and Amy M, yes, this is a state issue now. Okay. It is. But at the same time, more than half of the country now will be either it'll be fully illegal or there will be restrictions on this right, where I think it should just be a straight up right. But that's just me. That is just moi. Okay. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Yeah. They're looking at that as well. Oh my God. Yeah. See, like that's the thing, y'all. Oh, see, that's what I'm just saying. It's just going to be one of the things. It's frustrating and it's scary, y'all. Think about that. And thank you so much for the 2, Mara Sharice. Thank you. But think about that. Read that right there. Real talk. If they even look at these things, that's terrifying, y'all. That's absolutely terrifying. If they were successful with this one, with Roe v. Wade, who's to say what is next? And just because Clarence Thomas is in there, there's two black people in the Supreme Court right now, if I'm correct. Actually, let me pull that up because I'm on crack here. Hold on. Let's see here. Let's take a look, shall we? So we got John G. Roberts, Clarence Thomas, Stephen Breyer, Samuel Alito, Sonia Sotomayor, Alina Kagan, Brett Kavanaugh, Neil Gorsuch or Gorsuch, I don't know, Amy Coney Barrett. That's all we have. Wow, we only have one. Oh, my damn. My bad. So there's only really, 2 minorities. Sotomayor and Thomas, Clarence Thomas, if I'm correct. And it also makes you wonder who actually and that makes you wonder who actually voted for what. I mean, clearly we know what Clarence Thomas voted for. We all know that, but I'm wondering who voted for and who voted against overturning this whole thing. Very fascinating. Yes, Mara Sharice. Yes, you're right. Roe v. Wade is the precedent for HIPAA also. Scary. Yep. Like I said, this is nuts. Okay? This is nuts. Yes. 1 black person, 2 people of color. Yes. Okay? So still, I mean, imagine. And it's majority conservative in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Justices, majority are conservative now. So they're going to be taking over. The conservative wave is starting now. And what will that entail? That is the question. That is most definitely the question. Like I said, it's a scary time, y'all. It's a scary, mother-loving time. And the thing is I know not everyone has to agree with me, and you don't. You don't. Okay? That's why I love y'all, because we can all have opposing views. But when it comes to this is some serious ish, y'all. And the fact that I applaud the people that are out here that are peacefully protesting about what's going on with this decision. Something has to be done, and something has to be done soon, because there's going to be people out here, women out here doing drastically dangerous things to their bodies because they have no other place to go. And there are going to be more and more people angry, doing drastically violent things now to get their point across. I remember, okay, this is a real quick story, okay? But my father was a doctor, okay? He had his own general practice. And he actually had his general practice office in this particular building that had a bunch of doctors' offices and all that kind of stuff, right? There was a Planned Parenthood inside this actual building. My father had nothing to do with that. My father was literally, a general practitioner. He just had people coming in who, doing checkups, routine checkups and all that kind of stuff. But But when I was a kid, I would always go with my dad to do, I would always go and take rides with my dad when he would do his rounds every Saturday, right? I'd get up really, really early in the morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I would go ride with him, and I'd basically sit in waiting rooms all day, eating donuts and drinking orange juice. That's pretty much what I did when I was a kid. But one of the things that was really interesting is whenever we went over to his office to spend the rest of the day there would be, let's just say, radical anti-abortion activists standing outside the door. Because there would only be one door that would get you into the building, and then you go up the elevators and all that stuff. And of course, a lot of them are holding, scripture, so on and so forth. They're handing these things out, trying to, sway couples, single women, so on and so forth, that are walking in there to get a procedure done. And of course, this is back in the day, so there was no pills. It was the other way, right, of doing this procedure. But what was interesting is my dad will always say, be very careful if you see cops that show up or anything like that. Be sure to leave as quickly as you can. He would say all this kind of stuff, like, this is what you need to do if anything goes bad. You go to the subway around the corner and stay and wait for me if anything ever goes down, because he said there were people there that were so violent, right? There were so many threats of devices going off, if you get what I'm saying. There were many things that happened like that over and over and over again. At least every other month this would happen. Clearly nothing ever happened, but there would be a lot of people like this. Now, think about this on the opposite end. Now that this has been overturned, you don't think that there's going to be some radical pro-abortion, pro-choice people willing to do whatever they can to do something crazy? I mean, this is bad. This is going to get dangerous, y'all. This is about to get very, very dangerous. All right. And yeah. So yeah. Just saying. There was a bunch of that kind of stuff. And so I keep thinking this could go on the other end. The pendulum is going to swing, and there's going to be some really bad things that could go off here. Okay. And that's another thing that concerns me as well. There was always a threat literally every other week in that building. Like I said, my father was not a part of that at all. He had his own general practitioner, he had his own private. Still, it was, that's why he moved. That's why he ended up moving his offices, because he got tired of constantly being scared, constantly worrying, because there would be some radical people outside, right outside the door, constantly berating him, thinking that he's one of the doctors inside the that's doing these procedures. And he's like, I have nothing to do with that. I have my own private practice. It's over here. You know what I mean? But then he ended up leaving. He ended up packing up and kicking rocks to another place far away from there. But it was a huge concern of his that one day he'd be over there and something devastating would happen. And that's the thing. Now that the pendulum has swung, now we have a lot of very upset people out here. And my concern is that it's going to get bad. It's going to get really, really sticky out here. And I keep saying this. I'm going to say it now. This is going to be a crazy summer, y'all. This is going to be a crazy summer out here. As you already see, protests are going on in the streets. Understandably, all I hope is that these protests continue to stay peaceful. That's it. Now, I've been seeing other videos that have been going viral where other pro-choice protesters or activists, whatever you want to call them, are getting arrested for no apparent reason, just getting tased and thrown to the ground. There's some really bad things going on out here. Really, really bad. I just hope it doesn't turn. I just hope it doesn't become something devastating. That's it. I really do. I really, really do. But anyway, guys, it's these are the hard conversations we need to have, y'all. These are the hard conversations we need to have, unfortunately. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. And you know what, Pam? You are completely right. Love has no color. Absolutely. Okay? Love who you want to love, y'all. Okay? But that might be taken away from us, from all of us. Okay? And that could. You got somebody out here already saying, we should put these on the block. We should put these on the chopping block. That's terrifying to me. Because if they're able to successfully take those things away, what other rights are they going to be taking away from us? You got to remember, you give them an inch, they're going to take 17 miles. And they just took a big chunk out of the rights of America. Anyway, guys, that is the show today. Okay. I really do appreciate all y'all for being on today. Really. Okay. We had a, little lighter conversation earlier and it got a little heavy, but we have to talk about these things. Okay. And if you don't know that about my show, then hey, welcome to the Pascal Show. I appreciate all y'all for being on here, chopping it up with me and sticking it out, because it's not easy. Okay. It's not easy, especially these hard-hitting conversations, but we need to wake up. For those of y'all that have been asleep, we need to wake up. This is important. Okay? Maybe some people like the old way of the way it was back in the day. I don't know what it was like back in the day. All I know is what we have right now, what has been bestowed upon us, and what has become the rights of every single American out here. It was really nice. Okay. And of course, there were still a lot of things that we needed to work on, but I feel like this is a huge step backwards, and I'm terrified. That's it. I'm terrified for my brothers and sisters out there. I'm terrified for my sisters out there. All my sisters. Okay. I'm terrified. Because this is, we deserve better. We deserve better. Anyway, guys, it's time to get going. I appreciate all y'all out here, okay? All y'all. And we're going to get through this together as a family, because that's just how we do, okay? We will laugh, we will cry, we will argue, we will fight tooth and nail, but no matter what, we will always be a family. And we will get through this BS together. Real bloody talk, okay? Anyway, guys, I love all y'all. And it's okay. For those of y'all who are freaking out right now, it's okay. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. I love all y'all. Please do me a favor. Hit that like button down below. Okay? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. I appreciate all y'all for all y'all's support. Okay? But it's time to get going. I'm going to see you guys in a couple other pop-up videos here very, very soon. So be on the lookout for that, okay? Hopefully there'll be a little bit lighter conversations. And I appreciate all y'all. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Chin up, everybody. Keep your heads up high. We're going to get through this. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.